saw the ghostly white figures exiting the building and could tell there were 4 men, and he could see they pulled rolling bags and carried briefcases. "Can you ID Roku?" Chavez asked. "Not positively through these thermal optics," said Clark. What he could discern, although just barely, was that the 4 men with the luggage all wore suits and ties. The driver of the van and the man who'd unscrewed the light bulb helped the 4 travelers get their bags into the back of the vehicle. The interior light came on as they opened the tailgate. It wasn't enough light for long-range camera work, but the 2 Americans were able to get a better look at the men and their luggage. "Is that Louis Vuitton?" Chavez asked, his eyes peering through his camera's high-powered lens. "I wouldn't know," admitted Clark. "Patsy made me look at handbags for 2 hours in London once. I'm pretty sure that's the same design. Even Louis Vuitton handbags can run over $1,000. Can't imagine how much those big rolling suitcases go for." The 4 men climbed efficiently into the van. They moved like a team as they found their seats and shut the door, extinguishing the lights. "The tallest guy looks like he could be Hosni Roki, but I can't be certain," Clark said. "Whoever they are, they look like they're heading back to Charles de Gaulle." "Maybe," said Clark. "But it seems odd Hosni would fly into town just to meet up with 3 guys, then fly right back out. I think something else is going on," Chavez said. "This time of night, there's no way we can tail them without being compromised. If these jokers are any good, they're going to spot us. It's a shame we don't have any more vehicles to split up the coverage." Clark looked ahead to the entrance of the parking lot where Chavez had noticed the surveillance team during his recon. "Maybe we do. If the French have a fixed surveillance operation around the target, then I'm willing to bet they have a mobile surveillance operation ready to go. Maybe we can just piggyback on them." "What do you mean?" "I'm thinking we can stay back, away from the target, and do our best to pick out the vehicles following it. If we can manage to stay behind the DCRI backing car, we can follow the target without being spotted." "So we tail the tail?" "Right. You up for it?" Bing Chavez just nodded. "Sounds like fun." The Renault van with the driver